Heather, Bill Smith, thank you guys. I just got the news earlier this afternoon too myself. How you doing, Heather? Robert Wolf, welcome in. Yeah, I got the good news around about 11:30 today. So yes, Heather, it is. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining in. Robert Wolf, how you doing? So I just decided to update you guys on my charges being dismissed. Oh yeah, yes, Robert. Topher I. Good to see you in here. Yes, Robert. It's a big relief. It's a big relief. Well, about a year I was going on with this situation about my charges. You put everybody's links in the chat, Heather. You can. Thank you. Thanks, Topher Life. Candace. My case got dismissed. Today I found out the news. My public attorney called me, told me that he got info earlier this morning saying that the magistrate court went and the New Mexico the Farmington, New Mexico magistrate court went and dismissed my charges. Yeah, Candace, exactly. ANCAP, thank you, ANCAP. You out caught watching tonight, ANCAP? Bill Smith. Yeah, Saddle Champ. Welcome in. It is. ANCAP. Yeah. No caught watching tonight, ANCAP? Thank you, Candace. Yeah, so I decided to go live since I got the good news. Everyone say hi to one another. Yes, yes, Heather. Jody who? It was criminal trespass and resisting arrest over the New Mexico, Aztec, New Mexico public defender's office. This is where all this happened at. Alfredo Gonzalez, thank you. You know, without you guys' support, this wouldn't have been possible either. They knew I had a channel. They knew that you guys are. I was updating you guys. Yeah, it was about almost a year. This has been going on. Thanks for moderating, Heather. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll get those face masks out to you in a day or two, Heather. So thank you also, Alfredo. Yeah, it was on the grounds that it wasn't brought to the trial within 182 days of the case being filed. That's what. Yeah, exactly, Jody. Who? And they at first they gave me a public defender, and they said it was conflict of interest, and they said I mentioned his name on my channel, and that's why he wouldn't be able to defend me. It was stupid. It was crazy. Then they gave me another public defender, and the last minute he went and bailed on me too. That's how I ended up with John Huntley. Then I tried to call attorneys around here to help me. I wanted to do a civil lawsuit, and nobody didn't want to help me here. And I tried Gallup, I tried Santa Fe, I tried Albuquerque, Cuba. Yeah, they just told me that it's conflict of interest, and no lawyers here, local lawyers didn't want to go against San Juan, San Juan County. So I had was right away they denied me here in Farmington. Yeah, exactly. That's what I found out, Candace. Press for transparency. How you doing? Oh no, the 182 days. That's what wasn't brought to trial on the case on my file on my case not being filed. That's what happened. Yeah, yes, Heather. That's what I was thinking. If I can, what I can do to file because they arrested me. That they wouldn't get up their body cams. Their body cams. Oh, my public defender called me earlier this morning, mid morning, and told me he got info from the magistrate court here in Farmington saying that my because of the 182 days. Thank you, Heather. I was just going to ask you that. We're putting out press for transparency's link in the chat. Exactly. Press for transparency. That was a big relief. It was a big relief. Like I said, that's why I decided to go live and let everybody know that my charges were dismissed. Oh no, Candace, no. I never gotten this kind of type of trouble before, and I've got never got charges like this before, and this is like first time going through this situation. Eric, thanks for joining in. Wizenbeek, I think it's how you pronounce your name. Hope I said it right. You're at Holland, Amsterdam is watching. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Karen M, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. No, I see. I see, Alfredo. Okay, Candace, like I said, it's just, uh, it's bad around here. I say 90% of my audits are 95 or fails. And it starts from the top, the superiors there, the ones that are not informing them, the ones that are supposed to be working under them. Hey, Vic, how you doing also, my friend? Yeah, exactly, for transparency. Yeah. Like I said, I tried here they wouldn't take it at all here since it's San Juan, and they're here they all work together here. Yes, Vic. My they were dismissed. My charges were dismissed. Joko KC, Clout Watch. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, I went to McKinney County, Sandoval County, all the counties around here. Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Cuba, Gallup. Didn't want nothing to do with my charges, my case. Yeah, like I mentioned in my last side, yeah, I had this. I was hanging on to this audit I did for about almost 2 months. Almost 2 months, and I was showing my friends and close relatives and Alaskan sauce. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. And it was like I said, it was a very good audit, but I should have. What I learned is I should have left when they told me to leave, but it's it happened. Oh, he said they can't refile. Uh, Alfredo Gonzalez. He said it's, it's dismissed to where they can't refile again. Yeah, and then I finally got the courage to put it up, make my own channel, and put the few videos I made, a few audits I did, and put it up on my channel. Start that channel, this channel, and yeah, Candace. Yeah, That's when maybe about not even a week later, cameras everywhere got a hold of my video, did a short on his channel, and it started from there. And Films Cops TV got a hold of that same video and did a short on his channel. Eye on the State, Eye on the State also. Then after I picked up these charges, I when I was going to court the first few months, I wasn't doing no auditing. I wasn't doing no audits at all. Then maybe a month. Okay, I hear you. Press for transparency. I could use your assistance. You know, you're more knowledgeable about all of this than I am, pretty much. Yeah. Then when I started back to doing my audits, I did one down there at the um magistrate, in the Farmington, New Mexico magistrate court building, and that's when the guard was unprofessional. I went in there for like about 3 times with my camera. They didn't like it, and thanks, Eric D. Johnson. Appreciate it. And that's one of the videos that surprisingly that San Joaquin Valley Transparency got a hold of. So then it boosted my channel on my subscribers and viewers. And it just I kept doing my audits, caught watching there, and it's there's only a couple that know the First Amendment. Other than that, this whole San Juan County here, they don't know nothing about they don't take the First Amendment training, I should say. The employees aren't trained here, but on the First Amendment. Yeah, Alaskan Sauce, SJ San Joaquin Valley Transparency helped me out a lot. Actually, you guys all did it. Thanks to all you guys that are subscribed and viewing my audits. Without you guys, also, I don't know what I would have done. Like I said, I was doubtful putting up this video when I started my channel, but it happened, and last responder. How you doing, last responder? You still out on the road? the local one here in Santa Juan, Press for Transparency. This one I got trespass from. Thank you, Alaskan sauce. If you guys are wondering what this is on my mask, it's a symbol for it's called, the initials are MIIA, and it stands for Missing Indigenous Murdered Woman. I think it's what it says. Van Purcell, how you doing? Well, my charges are dismissed, but they don't. For sure, they don't like me now. Just for transparency. New York, huh? You put last responders links in the chat, Heather. Van Purcell. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Thank you, Heather. Did you put yourself in there, Heather? Oh yeah, yeah. Last responder. Same here. Same here. It was a big relief when I heard that. Got that news today. You can put your links up in the chat, can't you, Heather? Well, if everybody, you know, you guys, if you don't know Heather, I'm pretty sure you all do, but, you know, just show her some support with helping her out with her channel. Sub if you can. Okay, Heather, I got you. Farlap, I don't know where Farlap is at. You can put his links up in the channel too, Heather. ANCAP was very supportive of my channel. ANCAP Cult Watch. So I thought I let you guys know that my charges were dismissed, and like everybody's telling me, you know, it's a big relief. Oh, my charges being dismissed. Pepperoni audits. Thanks for joining. Yeah, transparency. Exactly. What do we need? So, what's the situation you're going through? Press for transparency. I hear you, pepperoni. Karen, can you put pepperoni audits links in the chat? Where are you located, pepperoni? That is a lot of you guys I have to thank. Especially my subscribers and viewers and oh, okay, Darlington, South Carolina. King George all in, man. Thank you. Thanks for joining. King George, I forgot to mention to you that the about a month and a half ago, I found out I had a McCorder Hamus Pueblo. Got some Hamus Pueblo blood in me. King George, you guys can see that. It's an arrowhead my cousin found. You can see it's broken at the tip there. It's an arrowhead that came out of Chaco Canyon. Not somebody stepped on it, or the person who used it hit its target. Or this is an actual arrowhead out of Chaco Canyon. It is I don't remember back when I was back in high school. There was my cousins and they used to go arrowhead hunting. Yeah, pepperoni. One of the Anasazis arrowheads. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's nice. Would have been a lot nicer if I had uh, that tip. You see that tip? Yeah, the tip. It hit its target, or it got stepped on and it broke. But it's a nice one. I forgot I had that, and then I was looking through my paperwork, and I tucked it between all my paperwork, and I just found it. Yeah, yeah, pepperoni. It's still usable. Like you said, just get a stick and get some feathers and put it back together. All right, Heather. You have a good night. Thanks for joining. Oh, I think you do, pepperoni. Heather, you have a good night. Thank you. Appreciate that last responder. So, I don't know if you mentioned it yet, Press, but what's the situation with you up there in the Rango? All right, Alaskan Sauce. You get your rest, man. Appreciate you support joining. Yeah, like everybody's saying, it's a big relief to get that good news today. Yes, yes, Alaskan Sauce. Appreciate it. Without you guys' support too, I'm pretty sure this wouldn't be possible too. They knew I had my own channel and that you guys are keeping an eye too, just as well. And I think it was about 8 videos, 8 audits back. I did. That's when I went down to the sheriff's department, the Aztec Sheriff's Department, and I talked to the supervisor of the two deputies, that Jonathan Gonzalez and Deputy Smith, and he said that he was gonna look at their body camera, and it was a criminal trespass and resisting arrest, King George, over at the Aztec, New Mexico Public Defender's Building. New Mexico, USA. How you doing? I see. Yeah, so. Okay, okay. I think I seen that video where they did trespass you. What up? There you are. Welcome in. Yeah, yeah. Awesome news. Exactly for that. It's a relief, a big relief. You put your channel up in the live chat for that. New Mexico USA. Can you put his link in the chat too? Karen M. Try that. So Karen M's links up in the chat. Karen M, if you can you put X Bootlicker's links in the chat also? Thank you, Pepperoni. You too. I have you sub, so Hey, good night, pepperoni. Yeah, I got the news uh, this afternoon, early this afternoon. Found out public attorney called me and told me that he got he got news from the New Mexico Magistrate Court that my charges were dismissed. Hey, ANCAP. Karen, uh, you guys put ANCAP's links in the chat. So yeah, it came to they didn't bring the trial within the 182 days of my case being filed. This what that's why it was dismissed. My charges. Yeah, yeah, it's probably the reason why I press for transparency. They just never been through the situation themselves. It's somebody exercising their rights. I never heard of res audits, but I can tell the other day I found out there was an auditor here in Navajo. I checked out his channel and there's res audits, and I did not know that. Yeah, and Kev, appreciate your support as well. You've been very supportive of my channel. You send some people from their channel over to mine, and they've told me that they've subbed. You sent them my way. Okay, is that okay? Want to listen to good sounds? And that's a karaoke night, I'm sure. Yeah, if you guys don't know who Press for Transparency is, he's a good auditor up in Durango, Colorado, north of Farmington here, and he could use our support too as well. Thank you, Last Responder. Thanks, thanks again, everybody, for joining in. got the good news, and I decided to let all you guys know the good news. Yeah, it was. I think it was about 4 nights ago. No, last week. Last week, I was going home from work, and I seen a police cruiser unit going pretty quick and without his lights on. So I was thinking about it, so I decided to go follow him. And he pulled over an SUV like type of a vehicle, an older model. And I got off and I started filming, and he seen me. The officer seen me filming, and the one of the passengers, the he kind of knew that he didn't have to be identified, ID'd. He had his door open. He opened his door, and eh, the officer he got off and he was gonna come around. Like, well, he said he wanted to talk to the officer, but that officer, uh, he wouldn't grab the grabbed the young man and twisted his arm and threw him up against the vehicle. This is all. I have this recorder. I'm gonna put it up here in a few days, and he knew I was recording. He was trying to hide from the camera, and he was trying to back me, tell me to back up and stand on a certain side. I told him I have a right to do this. Then he called back up. It was a female lady, a female officer that came, and she was trying to tell me that it was a lawful order for me to go and do as she says, and she wanted me to go to where she wanted me to go. And I told her I'm fine right here. And arresting the officer who did the stop, he he went to put handcuffs on the young man and told him that he was resisting and failed to ID. He didn't tell the cop was a tyrant. You know, he had a he had an attitude on him. And he came around and he came right up to me and he told me that he threatened me with arrest. He told me if I don't move to where he wants me to stand, that he was gonna arrest me. And I told him I'm exercising my rights and I have a right. I have an 8, 10 feet distance to record them, and that's case law. You know, he tried to intimidate me, and he didn't know who I was at first. He thought I was just a random guy, just videotaping him. Then the driver told me the reason why the officer went and stopped them is because she yelled at the stop sign too long. Then I was looking at my video again, and what the officer said, the reason why he stopped him was because the passenger, the one sitting in the back that got off and wanted to talk to him that he arrested, said that he seen him not wearing his seatbelt. Then Sergeant Nez showed up, the one of the sergeant that trespassed me from him and Donovan Stearns. He was supervising sergeant that night that incident happened, and he knew who I was right away. And he told those two. he mentioned to them that who I was, and I'm an auditor, and that's when they realized who I was. I told the female officer, I said, you ever heard of four corner auditing? And she said she never did until Sergeant Nez went and told him when he showed up a few minutes after. And then she came up to me and she tried to mention my name, my last name. I just told her it's four corner auditing. And she told me that she she's heard about me, but she never met me. That's when she started being really nice, the female officer. But that was that. That was the other night. Last week, actually. Last week. Yeah, these officers are terrible around here. So he came back and he went and the officer went and took the handcuffs off of the young man, and he ran the plates. He got the passengers. I told the passengers that you don't have to ID us. It's the driver. The driver's the one that she's the one that's driving, and she broke the traffic. She she's the one that's driving the vehicle, and she's the one that committed the traffic violation. But it's they, he let them go. He handcuffed them. He even did a sobriety test on the young lady that was driving. She passed right away. The then the passenger on the driver's side, he had a warrant, is what he told the passenger, and he's gonna tell him to get off the vehicle, that he had to go take care of that warrant, and for some reason he didn't. He told him to go ahead and do it on his own, take care of that warrant on his own. And he didn't. The only person that he arrested and let go was that the backseat driver that got off. So I think they got a couple citations. That's what they got, and other than that, they were let go. I don't know how the officer that the he would have handled it if I didn't have my camera there. That's what I told the lady that was driving. I told them all. I said they would have probably treated you guys a whole lot different if I wasn't here on my camera. Yeah, I'm gonna end my live here in another 10 minutes, so I just wanted to update you guys and let you guys know that my charges were dismissed. Big relief. It's enough 0 and 40 miles an hour winds. Got some strong gusts up there. San Purcell. It's cold here, but it's not that bad. Oh no. I see. Remember so. Let's see. Parasol. Parasol. Van Parasol. And I just wanted to go live, let you guys know. And I want to thank all you guys for your support. Yeah, man. Van Parasol. Not too far from away from me. Right on for that. Right on. You take care of yourself. Oh, okay. Okay. Southwest Kansas. Back in the Mid East. Right on for that. You too. You have a happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, I'm gonna end my live here in a few. Appreciate you guys supporting, helping my channel, viewing my audits. What did he tell you? Last responder. There you go. Did he call a sergeant for you? Can that's all he could have told you from the start, right? Last responder. Yeah, you should have. Stop for dim bulb over license plate equals pre equals textual. Stop to fish for something else. Exactly. Press for transparency. Right, man, Purcell, Paracel. When'd you post that one, Karen? A few days ago, yesterday, today. 2 minutes ago, just right now. I'll check that out when I'm done here. The live stream. Did a few videos today from Buffalo and Niagara Falls. I will post. Hope you all enjoy. Thanks for the info, last responder. Okay, Karen. Keep it up, last responder. Keep it up. That's what I found out, last responder. Just keep making the videos and you'll get the support behind you. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna end my live here and got the good news today and just thought I'd inform you guys and thanks for your support. And everybody happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Jose G. Yeah, just to inform you, Jose, maybe about back in 2021, one of my first audits I did down at the Aztec Public Defender's Office. And I was charged with, oh, you're all right, Jose. I'll inform you. I was charged with resisting arrest and criminal trespass. Yeah, I've been fighting this for almost a year now, and they finally dismissed it today. Got the good news. So this came down to they dismissed it on the grounds that it was not brought to trial within the 182s of my case being filed. That's what it. That's how it got dismissed. Yeah, it is, Jose. It is. Because everybody else knows that I'll inform you that the Farmington, San Juan County, they're not trained on the First Amendment. That's what made me decide to audit here in San Juan County because I knew they weren't. Plus, this is a this town is located right next to the Navajo reservation. A lot of natives here don't know their rights, and you be careful, last responder, while you're on the road. It's a nice, calm, cool evening here. It's not that cool. Not cool, cool. This is. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Navajo Code Talkers. I think the last one. I think he passed away. The original one passed away last year. Oh, that's all I can remember. You guys are supposed to get snow tomorrow, Karen. A week ago. Okay. Ira Hayes. I think his name was Ira Hayes. I think he was Pima. Pima, and he was one of those when they were raising the flag and they got that picture and they used that statue for them. I think he was one of the men that were putting the flag back up, holding the flag and standing it back up. Ira Hayes, I think his name was. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you kind of understand where I'm coming from. Matt R. Can you put Matt R's links in the live? Appreciate it. Got my charges dismissed, Matt R. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Jose, it's just a lot of reading or it helps out a lot. It was criminal trespass and resisting arrest back in 2021. over at the Aztec, New Mexico Public Defenders building. I was doing an audit down there, and managing supervisor, she went and got her feelings hurt and turned sheriffs into feelings sheriffs. They told me to leave, but I told them I was in the public area. They told me it was a lawful order, and the owner of the property told them that I had to leave. I took off, but then I came back, and I was gonna get the other unit. I was gonna get uh, Deputy Gonzalez, the second the sheriff that showed up. I was gonna get his license plate and his unit number. Then I was gonna leave, but this one they went and came and tackled me. Lenny, welcome in, man. Karen, can you put Lenny's links in the live? Yeah, it's they told me I was resisting. I never resisted arrest, and I'm sure I know that's the reason why they didn't give up the body cameras, because I never resisted arrest. I never committed a crime. Never broke the law. And Deputy D. Smith, I talked to him about 2 months before all this happened. I told him, you need to inform, you know, the your department and all the public buildings that if they're not gonna, you know, give their names properly when I'm trying to ask them for their names and as public employees, then I'm gonna start auditing down here, start audits. And I tried to get in contact with him, and he never he never tried to get in contact back with me, and so I decided to start it. And like I told him I was, and they didn't like it. They never had anybody come in there and with a camera exercising their rights. And the main reason why I went down to the public defender's office is because Sarah E. Fields, the managing supervisor, she told me that it was a joke. It's all in my head, and I was watching too much TV. Exactly, man. Yeah, I seen you. I was watching your live, Jose, the other day when you were about the Apaches and the territory over in Arizona. I think it was about the gold mining and stuff. Exactly, Madar. Yeah, they threw me to the ground. I never resisted at all, but they were twisting my arm and telling me not to resist. My camera went flying. Right, right. Thanks, Mador. Wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, you were talking about. I heard. I was at my my signal is bad at work. It comes and goes, and it's why I have a hard time trying to watch videos like your live the other day, and so it was one with the when you were mentioning the Apaches. Lenny. Like this here, this mask I'm wearing, it's a symbol for missing murdered indigenous women. MMIW is what it's called, and that's what the symbol this symbol is for. Yeah, it was interesting, Jose. I was trying to watch it, but my signal goes in and out, and I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can watch it again. Oh yeah, Lenny. Yeah, yeah, I did. The AZ crew. They're treated you just like family, like tell me the last live that they all took care of each other. Everybody had each other's back. We all they made sure everybody ate. And we all mingled about our situations that we were having with our rights being violated. Chatted with the Direct D. Chatted with everybody actually. That was my first time eating meeting. I've I've heard of Direct D and I've seen his videos, but yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get a chance to go and audit with him. So it was surprising when I was watching the live on James Freeman's. It was over in McKinley County. McKinley Accountability. I don't think he's only opened up a channel. He's got a channel, but I don't think he's got any videos on there. Any of his videos. I forgot about Last Responder when Last Responder showed up. James James Freeman thought Last Responder was a cop. That was funny. Yeah. Yeah, here I do it by myself, and those guys they do it like a family, which is it feels like a more. It's you feel a lot safer when you got a lot more people with you doing an audit, doing these cop watches and audits. Auditor, welcome in. Oh no, I haven't. I haven't. No. Yeah, somebody asked me on my channel. One of my subscribers. They seen me. I was with the AZ crew in Gallup. And they asked me if is Direct D coming to the AZ crew? Are they going to come to Farmington? I told them not that I know. And surprisingly, Direct D comment back saying, anything's possible. Surprised me. Be nice to have the AZ crew here in San Juan to do a mass audit. They talking about the magnificent seven, Jose G. Sorry, you got tongue twisted there. There you go, Jose. This is an arrowhead from Chaco Canyon, where I'm from. And it's just see, tips broken on it. One of the Anasazi is an arrowhead. An actual Anasazi arrowhead. Yeah, yeah, torque auditor. I was about a year ago. I was charged with criminal trespass and resisting arrest. And this is what it's all about, man. Finally, my case got dismissed. My charges. Right, Danny? Yeah, here around Chaco Canyon area. You get lucky, you find one. There's a lot of my cousins, and there's a teacher that used to live here in the community and at the local BIA school. And the reason why a lot of people are wanting to go look for it because this teacher, Caucasian teacher, will buy these arrowheads off of them. I don't know if you guys know what this is. This is my great grandpa's my dad's side. This is his Native American peyote box where he kept his rattle and all his stuff for the Native American church. That's what it is. This is my great grandpa's, my dad's side. My dad said he used to go to peyote meetings with him, and you just keep stuff in here. So you got my feathers in there. This is where they keep the corn pollen. This is old. My mom and dad used to first had that. There's even an arrowhead on there too. My mom and dad used to have this when I was a kid. This corn pollen pouch. This came off of one of the Apache crown dancers, and it was given to me for taking care of the fire overnight. So I earned this feather that way. It's eagle feather. I have relatives that are half Apache. Later, Lenny. Thanks for joining. And this here, my mom. They call it crystal gazing in ceremonies where you can. Here, this Navajo medicine men, shamans, they use this crystal. They can, while they're doing their ceremonies, you look into this and you'll be able to see who's working against you or. This is my great grandma's, my Nolly's, my mom's, and she used to be a handshaker. They call it handshaker. They do different people that have different special powers, not powers, but certain way to help another person. And this is what you call this is my great grandma. That this was her for crystal gazing. So they use these in ceremonies, and I'm just glad my mom handed it down to me, told me to take care of it. I'll do my grandpa's Native American shirt peyote box. Yeah, chairs, stuff like that. So my dad just had that box of his dad's peyote box, and I asked him if I can have it, and I'll take care of it, and he told me to go ahead. Oh, I've been Skinwalker has come and attacked me before. I'm talking about it at night. I'm sitting on the dark. Yeah, they're around. Yeah, they're medicine men too, but they just use the healings backwards. They use it. They use it. They're supposed to use it positively, but they use it negatively. So yeah. So yeah, this one I used to drink, and I found out that they did something to my drink while I was drinking, and I don't know what they put in it, but it made me to where I started imagining stuff and hearing voices, and I thought I was going crazy there for a while. But it's just the kind of stuff they use. It's stuff like from bodies from the graveyards. They'll grind up the body's bones, the bones of the bodies that are deceased, and maybe something like blow it in their face. Crazy stuff like that. Yeah, Jose. Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing these things, and I was seeing these skinwalkers. Nobody else could see it, but I could see it, and that's the whole point. To come to find out, I went to the medicine man and said what they were trying to do is actually give me a heart attack. Yeah, they say that. Yeah, they say you're not supposed to mention it or talk about it because they know that if you do, they know that you're talking about them. Is that whistle at night? Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, Dan, welcome in. You put did you get Jose G's link in the live? Dan, Nev's brother. Thank you, Karen. I've heard of it. That's more of a it's a Pueblo. I think the Pueblo's more or less talk about that. I don't know. I didn't get that close. That's all. Oh yeah, the whole time that was happening to me, I could hear the drums out in the distance, and every night that they get stronger, I could hear they would get closer. You hear those the drums they use, and they chant. That's what they do. They chant the songs in their way to help them in their powers, and a lot of chanting. Like one time when it was happening to me, they were doing it through the radio. The radio wasn't even on. It was plugged in, but they were chanting through the radio. And then I unplugged the radio, and still the chanting was still coming through the radio. It's crazy. And then they'll help each other out. They'll like do one night too. I heard a owl. Then I heard one on one side, on the east side, north side, and one of them I could tell it was a human. It was a person saying, you can just tell it wasn't an owl, an actual owl, just the way it sounded. You can tell it was a person who was acting like an owl. One night, me and my dad were. This is back when I was still in high school. Me and my dad were sitting there at midnight. If I remember, we were watching Cops, and my grandma. This is midnight, a little past midnight, and my grandma's asleep, and she lives about 100 yards away. all of a sudden somebody knocked on the door 10 times real hard. My dad jumped up and opened the door, and there's nobody there. So, yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, that's all that. It's they're supposed to use it positively, but they use it in a negative way. That's all it is. Later, Dan, you take care. My grandpa, he was my mom's dad. He was a medicine man. He was a well, he was a well good known medicine man back in the days, and that's what that's what they're supposed to be for. They're supposed to help the people get better and heal them. That's why they call the four sacred mountains where we live. Within these four sacred mountains, the one to the north is Colorado, and you got the one to the west, and you got the one to the east, south. And the reason why there are four sacred mountains is because they were natural hospitals back then. The medicine men will go up there and get these natural plants that will help heal from these mountains, these four sacred mountains of the Navajo Nation. Yeah, yeah, I talk about it. It's just listen to other people's stories and interesting. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this live here in a few. Hope everybody has a great Christmas and happy holidays. Another tort harder. Yeah, my grandma used to tell stories that they remember that there was no borders at all. Everybody was Nobody was kept out of nowhere. That's what the Pueblos believe, that that their relations come from Mexico too. They're just as natives. We're all you know relatives in the native way, and just like us Navajos and Apaches here, you guys are just like brothers and sisters of ours. That's how my grandma used to tell the stories, that there was no boundaries. Everybody was like from the Canada, the Mexico. Yeah, exactly. Tort auditor. That's how it was. That's how my grandma used to tell stories like about. Everybody was pretty much connected, family, like you said. Yeah, yeah. I was telling that everybody had I found out my mom's dad. He's I found out that he was half Hamas Pueblo, and I did not know that. So I found out my my certificate of Indian blood is what they call it, CIB. It said it says that I'm 100% Navajo, but I come to find out I got a quarter of Hamas. Girl with the camera, welcome in. Thanks for joining. We got a Karen. Can you put a girl with the camera's links in the live? Okay, Karen, thanks. Yeah, so I found out I got quarter Hamas Pueblo. I never knew that. I never knew that until a couple months ago. Well, my mom probably mentioned it, but it was probably when I was younger. And my uncle brought it back up, and that's how that was surprising news. Growth of Kemo, how you doing? Just to inform you, I was doing an audit down at the Aztec, New Mexico Public Defender's office back in 21, and I was arrested for criminal trespass and resisting arrest. I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing a lot better now with my charges dismissed. That's why I decided to go live and inform all you guys. How you doing, girl with the camera? Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Took a lot of relief off of me. The other good thing about it, I didn't have to pay, no court fees or nothing. Yeah, they know they violated my rights. They just, yeah, like I was telling everybody else, that they're just not trained on the First Amendment here in San Juan County, especially Aztec, New Mexico. Sounds like you had a long day. off the camera. Right toward water freedom. 13 hours, huh? Yeah, didn't break no crime. Didn't break the law. Didn't commit no crime, I should say, and never resisted arrest at all. And that's what they charged me with. I was in San Juan County Detention Center for about 3-4 hours. They even breathalyzed me. That's the only way they let me go. They told me they got one more thing I have to do in order for them to release me on my own recognizance is to do a breathalyzer test. I passed it. I stopped drinking 8 years ago. I hear you talking about it. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, there's another story behind why I had to stop drinking. And this is after I stopped, this is what I started, when I was doing my recovery from drinking, this caught my attention, auditing these auditors, and it was like addicting to me. Okay, girl with the camera, get your sleep. Thanks for joining. Saying hi, appreciate it. But I used to drink a lot. Didn't get me nowhere. Or less in trouble in jail. I hear you, Karen. How long you been sober, Karen? Oh yeah, it's actually not meant for Native Americans. Like the Pueblos, they believe, that only if they weren't supposed to eat nothing dark, like chocolate, and then anything dark, then alcohol liquor was dark. So that's the Pueblo belief. Is Pueblo Indians. I think it was Zuni. And like they say too that the first black snake was a train. Then the second black snake was the highway. Then the new black snake is the pipeline. I mean the maybe electricity. I'm talking about the oil. The pipeline, the oil industry. That was the third black snake. Interested, I go and watch these other native history channels, and interesting. All right, Ben, you get some rest. Thanks for joining. It's good chatting with you. I don't know if you guys heard about Standing Rock. Happened about what 7, 8 years ago also. When they put that pipeline through the reservation up in the Sioux reservation. Interesting talk auditor. Yeah, like here, this like all the reservations, the alcohol's banned on the reservation. So, but all these reservations, they got the they sell alcohol right outside the borderlines of the reservation. Yeah, there's still there's still natives here, Navajos here, and the Navajo reservation. There seems like they're passing away. You know, still left and right from the alcohol, cirrhosis, vehicle crashes, a lot of abuse. You know, alcohol's involved in the family. Not too good. Not good at all. Okay, I see. Yeah, that one of the main reasons why they got real hard on the DWIs is because what happened with I don't know if you guys know Gordon House. I think that was his name, that Navajo that killed that white family going on the wrong side of the road over by Albuquerque, New Mexico. That was a big thing. He survived, and the family that he was drinking. The family that he hit, they all passed away from tort order. You know what I'm talking about. And that's one of the main things why they got so hard on the DWI here in New Mexico. And plus, made our tribe look bad. The Navajo tribe. On top of all the drinking that's been going on here, but on the it's just it says it's prohibited on the Navajo reservation, but there's a lot of people on the reservation are bored. There's nothing to do out there, is what they think, and it's one of those one of the things to do is drink. Now it's gotten to the point to where it's the meth is being made on the reservations out here. Even some of my close family, I didn't know that until I went back out. My first time going back out to the reservation because I was in Colorado for a while, and when I seen some of my close relatives, they were, you can tell they were on the stuff. They lost a lot of weight, teeth missing. And Cap. And Cap probably. I hear you. What you gonna play? What game you gonna be playing? And Cap. Oh, you are playing a video game. There's many, and many. Like I said, it's still happening to this day. Some of them find out they get cirrhosis and tell them that they're told that they're only that they got so long to live, and some of them just give up. Some of them just give up and decide to drink their life, drink their life away because they say they're being told it's too late. So they go out that way. I know there's a lot that quit, but they fall back into it. Is that one of the reasons why you stop carrying him? Hmm. I'm glad you survived it though. I think I seen that Torque Auditor when they released DMA, and then the next day, a few days later, they were talking about Ghost Rider being a traitor. I don't know who Ghost Rider is, but I heard that he was involved. Well, he was involved with the tyrants up there. It is salt water. I bet you it's not. I bet you it's not vampire salt. That was surprising to me. Hear what he was helping out the DMA crew, and then I hit that bad news. That's what I heard. I was like, it surprised me. It really surprised me. I think it's about 8 hour drive from here up to Denver. I'd be too. Fort Lauderdale. No, I haven't. Not me. Not me. Fort Lauderdale. Is it on someone's channel? DMA's channel? Yeah, I try to watch these when I'm at work, but my signal's poor. It's choppy. Okay. Venus Life Blog, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. I was glad to hear it too. No, I didn't. I haven't. Venus Life Blog, how you doing this evening or tonight? Yeah, it was these charges that were dismissed. Venus is I was charged with criminal trespass and resisting arrest doing an audit down at the Aztec, New Mexico Public Defender's Building. The supervising manager, she got her feelings hurt when I was in there doing my audit, and she turned sheriffs into feelings sheriffs. And it went on for about a year. Yeah, my mom's brother lives up in Denver. I grew up in Denver. I was didn't grow up in Denver, but maybe almost 2 years. That's when I was about maybe 7. It was on the north side. It was Aurora on the ghetto side, up by the airport. I don't even know if the airport's still up there, located up there. Last time I went up there, went up to Greeley. And I helped coach here too for the youth here in Farmington. I went up there for a tournament. And seeing how big Denver was growing, or has grown. All right, everybody. I want to end my live here in a few. Pretty sure everybody's tired. I don't talk about it. You have a good night also. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your support. Karen M, appreciate your help. Yeah, I heard this. I heard my charges being dismissed today. It was a big relief. Well, same to you, Torque Auditor. Same to you. It's like I learned it's our duty. You know, it's pretty much our duty. All right, Karen. You be safe out there. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to all you guys. Torque Auditor. Yeah, exactly, man. My day went well at work. I was in a happy mood. Who's that? Ruby Venus. His videos. Get your rest, Karen. Get your rest. Thanks for your strong support, Karen M. Appreciate it. Yeah, I want to go and I try to watch as many as the, the auditors that supported me, but I've been working and I try to. But there's so many auditors that good auditors out there. Okay, Ruby Lens, who are you talking about? I'm sorry, I'm not quite understanding. If you can, who you want me to send my videos to? Good night, Karen. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. I am. Oh yes, Karen, if you're still in there. Oh, Ruby, if you, yes, she can just put the links in there. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Appreciate your support. Eric, I was just about ready to end the live, but go ahead. How you doing? Everybody was saying good night. Okay, Ruby. I'll put you as a monitor, so go ahead. How you doing, Eric? Okay, Candace, that's the person I can send my channel to, right? That'll help my channel. Okay, Ruby. Okay. Appreciate your support, Ruby Linus. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'm gonna end the live here. Again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. All right, everybody. All right, really, Linus, appreciate the information and giving that information to me and being supportive. Like I said, with all you guys' help like this, is you know, this wouldn't be possible. Okay, everybody, I'm out.